Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Watcher Ascension level 18. Choose a rare, colorless card to obtain. Sometimes it's rare colorless, sometimes it's just rare from your normal class. This is one of those situations when I would just prefer a normal rare card. Give me Wish, give me Lesson Learned. You know, if I take this option, I'm probably gonna get like a bomb or something. I keep saying bomb because it's like one of the best rare colorless ones, but I think we'll just go for like a common relic. It's probably a little bit better than a card that may or may not be useful at all. Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Watcher Ascension level 18. Probably here, I would love the opportunity to get a free elite, and there is a free elite path in theory. There's not a free burning elite though, but you know what? If we get this free elite, we can, well, there's only 2 elites on this. There's only 2 elites? No, there's a 3 elite path here. I was gonna say there's only 2 elites ever? No. There's a triple elite path if we want it. 1 HP or max HP plus 6. I'm gonna go for the max HP because if we're gonna go for the burning elite, which I think I'm gonna try, I want the health because the health is very good. Considering we're the Watcher and we're so strong early, I feel like we can probably kill the enemies as we make our way up. And we'll definitely, well, I think we'll upgrade Eruption here. So Flurry of Blows, Crush Joints, Evaluate. I'm gonna take a Crush Joints. I want the ability to make enemies vulnerable and then kill them. Or just to do 8 damage with 1 energy is, you know, better than a strike. All right, so you're dead, still taking no damage. As long as we do 3 combats taking no damage, this is the better option than enemies in your next 3 combats deal, you know, whatever HP, 1 HP, or have 1 HP, not deal 1 HP. That'd be, I don't know, better, worse? I don't know. Regardless, things are going well. We are going to make it out of the first few fights taking no damage, and we're adding in some decent cards. Dude, give me a Battle Hymn. It is such a good card. I will also do 1 more combat. We're getting to the point now where the combats are gonna be harder than normal, unfortunately, and the fact that we haven't even hurt the cultists kind of blows. I would really love to Erupt, but next turn we can Vigilance Defend. With Battle Hymn we can start storing attacks, so I think we won't Erupt. I think instead we'll try to outblock you for 2 turns and then kill you once we draw Eruption again. Didn't quite happen, but thanks to the vulnerability, we can still kill you. So that didn't go too badly. Tranquility, hold on, I gotta talk here. Tranquility, Consecrate or Evaluate. We've added no blocks. I do like a Consecrate for free. I also do like Tranquility though, to enter Calm. That way you can Erupt on a turn in which you draw Eruption. Evaluate is also a great block and it upgrades fantastically. I'm gonna go a little bit more offensive because we do have this elite coming up. I don't want to know. Will I be able to know from the sound effect? There's no sound effects. The sound effects is when you click. It says obtain a relic. I didn't look. I told you I wasn't gonna look. So do we want a Battle Hymn or a cheapo Eruption? I think we'll start with a cheapo Eruption, but Battle Hymn is definitely gonna be an upgrade that we're gonna want soon. Plated Armor Sentries. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse. I mean, this fight in general could be a lot worse, especially with Battle Hymn. You know, we can output a lot of We can output a lot of damage on turns when we draw these, you know, dumb dazes. Okay, if we erupt, we're gonna stay in the stance. If we erupt, we'll have 4 energy, can easily kill the sentry in the middle. Let's do it. I mean, there's a chance we can kill this sentry. Or we could just block 3 times and take 5 damage. We can only do 40 damage, so if we take 5 damage, you're dead. And this is, taking 5 damage on this elite fight is phenomenal. There goes Pen Nib. Halt, empty body, consecrate. Give me an empty body. I love getting the elites, the burning elite out of the way early. I've had so many problems with burning elites in the past, especially Reptomancers, that getting that out of the way makes me feel a lot more confident. I'll take a tiny chest. I am gonna go heavy elite path here. This is the one I did not want to fight, but it's not that bad. We should have saved the smite, I think. Not that bad at all. And we're on Pen Nib. Fossilized, what? That's incredible. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. I like this upgrade, it's free. I also love Halt though, it's great block. Especially if you're changing stances a lot. So I'll take a Halt. Fossilized Helix is just insanely good. We're on Pen Nib, so let's keep Fossilized Helix as long as possible. I mean, that's gonna block, you know, a lot of damage from Lagavulin. It's gonna block damage from freaking Gremlin Knob if we fight him again. I think I will take a Tranquility. Sentries, you know, if we only get like a Vigilance, it's only gonna block 2 damage. So it might not even be worth playing Vigilance, unfortunately. That being said, we still want to play Battle Hymn. And I think I'm just gonna accept 10 damage. Which is 0 damage. And we'll just move on. I think this fight is gonna be worse than it's been in the past. And by that I mean the previous Sentry fight. It's gonna be worse. That being said, it's still not gonna be horrible. But I don't think we can erupt this time around. We're gonna have to slow play it and maybe just smite our way to victory. Although I suppose we have Tranquility now, so we could erupt Tranquility. I don't know, man. Now you got me thinking. Okay, now you got me thinking. Maybe we can erupt and then this sentry is dead next turn because we're gonna draw another smite. I got a BRB, someone is smacking on my door. 1 second. Hello, I'm back. What a cliffhanger. My housemate apparently went to McDonald's and he gave me some French fries. That's what that commotion was about. TLDR, editing required. Unfortunately, yes. Thank you very much for the editing requirement in the future, dummy. Lantern, I'll take it. Tantrum is so good, but so is Deceive Reality. I actually feel like Deceive might be a little bit better for the retain safety. Yeah. Yeah, I want that retain safety. We can upgrade, we can get some upgrades done. 2 turns of vulnerability. Future floors, that might prove more effective than a little bit of extra block. Kunai, We're gonna take Kunai. And now taking Kunai incentivizes us to take lots of just luckies, flurry of blows, things that can hit multiple times. Well, things that give us multiple attacks, if that's even a thing. That's what we want. Gambler of Legend says over waffle. Yes, because We don't need the waffle for 7 max HP. It's expensive 7 max HP, but kunai giving you dex over time, so nice. It's so freaking good. Sorry, I do have a little cough. I ate a French fry. Vigilance, Tranquility, or Deceive Reality is our upgrades. I do like Deceive Reality upgrade because for 2 energy, it's 29, or it's 19 block. It's very effective. Tranquility being free is also good, but you know, there's a chance we can get Establishment with Battle Hymn that's extremely great. And in particular, so we're gonna do it like this. In particular, if we get Establishment, that Tranquility will be free. So I'd rather upgrade Deceive Reality right now. That's my opinion. By the way, smack, smack. Exit. Hey Joe, OSU. Thank you for the resub for 38 months. It's a long time. Welcome. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Etc. Waffle is really good if you need heals later floors, says Nabezilla. Yeah, I mean, Waffle can be phenomenally great, like if you need blocks immediately. I love the Waffle for that purpose. 16 damage, we can hit you. You know, if you have, you know, if you went heavy elite first floor, you're down to like 10 HP, and then you get a Waffle. Yeah, absolutely the Waffle's amazing. But I don't think we need the Waffle here. I don't think we need a waffle about the Waffle. Okay. We still have buffer up, which is nice. Let's empty body, defend. We can defend Consecrate for 5 damage, I suppose. And 16 damage. This is a weird one. This might be like a defend. I mean, if we defend Vigilance, we'll take damage. If we Vigilance Safety, we won't. I was thinking like we could Erupt, Vigilance, defend, Tranquility, smite, get damage in, but nah, this is fine. We gained 1 dex. It took that long. I mean, kunai is not something that is gonna be immediately useful. Kunai is gonna be a little bit more long-term, okay? We're gonna have to, you know, add free attacks to the deck in order to make this work or get up to 4 energy. For right now, you know, I'm just happy that we have it, because I know it's gonna be good. Lesson learned is amazing. Runic Dome, Slaver's Collar, Philosopher's Stone. Take Slaver's Collar. If we're going up against the Heart on the Watcher, I don't really want to have +1 strength on the Heart fight. I don't think that's gonna allow us to live. I think that this is the best option for us because we can just fight heavy elites and go from there. So there's a triple elite path on the left. Not a lot of upgrade targets. There's way more upgrades on the right side, but there's only 2 elites here. I still kind of like this path though. Lots of question marks. 1 camp, 2 camp, 3 camp, 4. And if we go left path, there's only 2 camps. Well, 3 camps if you count this one, which I did on, so, okay. All right, you know what? We'll go left. Probably don't need upgrades as much. That's a very good point. We have lesson learned. It's a very good point. We're gonna take 21 damage here, by the way. And I'm okay with that, because that's what the buffer is for. Like, we got Eruption, okay. Fantastic. This is very much a fast deck that we're kind of building here. I will take a Sash Whip for a little bit of weakness. We could have waited for Lesson Learned, but if it doesn't show up early, we're not gonna stall for it. Definitely not gonna go to the shop. Well, it's not even on our path, I suppose. Transform. We've added a lot of attacks, and with Battle Hymn, we have attacks. So I think we transform a Strike, become a Simmering Fury, which is a card I kind of like. Tiny Chest gave us Centennial Puzzle, which we'll take. Oh no, birds! I hate birds. Well. Wait, you have to play an attack to get Sash Whip. All right, we'll play an attack then. Might not have been the best time for the, you know what, we could have played Essence of Steel. Might not have been the best time for the Miracle, but whatever. I suppose with Thorns, this isn't too bad. Yeah, this is not too bad at all, is it? We took 1 damage, and then we still have a chance of getting Lesson Learned. Beautiful. Inner Peace, Sash Whip, Wallop. We have no draw. Inner Peace does give you draw, but only if you're in Calm. It also lets you go back into Calm. Wallop is kind of nice, but we only have 3 energy. 3 energy on normal fights is like the big problem. Wallop kind of fits. We have 2 Wrath enablers, so if we Wallop in Wrath, we can get like 18 block, I suppose. It is a good card to have. I do like it. It's a good card. And I think we'll just upgrade because we have the time for it. Let's get the Lesson Learned, more likely to get a kill. And then it can upgrade other things for us. And let's start fighting some elites. We have a possible triple elite path here. Ooh. Turn 1 Mad Gremlin's a little scared. But with Tranquility in hand, we will Simmering Fury. And we have 4 energy, which is nice. Now you are gonna attack, unfortunately. 66 damage, okay, a little scared. We're not gonna get to Pen Nib. We will attack 3 times and then halt. Good block. $33 damage. There you go. Turn one seems a little slow, but we're getting there. Kuro, Nico, welcome. This game seems to be hard. This game is kind of hard, actually. Yo, okay. Wallop, Lesson Learned, Strike, Smites, Pen Nib incoming. Yeah. Very good. Goodbye, little gremlins. Took no damage, too. Fruit Juice! Tantrum, Just Lucky. Just Lucky we do want for Kunai, and also the block gain will be benefited from Kunai. Tantrum, though, to enter Eruption more frequently does seem kind of nice. This is an interesting choice, but I think we want the Just Lucky because of Kunai. Let's upgrade. Gotta admit, Just Lucky is a pretty good upgrade. Halt is very good, too. I mean, it's 6 block. You don't normally get 6 block. Gonna upgrade Consecrate. I want to hit these elites hard. Bottled Lightning, Orichalcum. Orichalcum's good. Bottled Lightning, what skill would we put in our hand at the start of combat? Probably a Tranquility, just so that we have it. Although we could also put like a Deceive Reality in hand. We could take Sapphire Key, but I kind of like the Tranquility. We can use it for energy or use it for, you know, eruption safety in the future. Like right now, Simmering Fury. %50 more damage. Actually, unblock damage dealt. We're gonna take 8 damage. If we used the potion, this would have worked. Yeah, if I used the potion first, it would have worked. Why are we doing so much damage with Lesson Learned? Because of vulnerability. I'm dumb. Quite dumb. Do we want a tantrum? We need more ways of exiting stances, but I do like a tantrum. Collect, I also really like. I had someone call me out on liking Collect. It's energy. It's good amount of energy that you can stockpile and you can play your miracle to get a better miracle in the future. I like it, especially when I have 3 energy. So I'm gonna take it. It's pre-upgraded. So sue me. We will take... We shouldn't have played the defend then, but we are gonna lose our buffer there. We have Crush Joints, Strike, Smite, Miracle, Vigilance, Defend. Take 2. Abezilla says Collect is always nice. I wouldn't say it's always nice, but it's frequently nice. That's what I will say. We're gonna kill you next turn, so on this turn we're gonna Eruption. Actually, we can kill you on this turn, but I don't want to, because I want to pen nib you. So what we'll do is Deceive Reality, Tranquility, Defend, Safety, Simmering Fury. I'll even Miracle so we can do a little bit of Scry and hit you again with a Strike. $26 damage, Lesson Learned. Beautiful. Sash Whip, Duality. Whenever you attack, gain 1 temporary dex. That's a very interesting one. Do we need Flurry? It is more attacks. Take it. I am just adding cards, but I'm adding, in theory, good cards. Ooh, 10 more gold, and we could have gotten a Diva form. That would have been sweet. Remove a strike, add a Just Lucky. Do we need a Just Lucky? Do we need another one? I'm gonna add it. It's actually kind of a nice card, especially if we keep Simmering Fury and drawing. We can get a lot of value from it, although we're not really drawing too much recently. Halt doesn't even do anything for us. I mean, we're gonna take 21 damage. Oops. Just Lucky is good kunai value. My hand is full. That happened quickly. Should we make you vulnerable first? I think we should. I'm scared of this elite fight. 13 damage, 22 damage. I want to make someone else weak, though. Still gaining more temporary dex. We can definitely strike you one more time. We're weak! That explains why this turn kind of blows. We're very slightly weak. Still. Things are looking good. We will get Lesson Learned next turn, so if we actually keep this guy alive, it might be for the best. I'm actually gonna save Pen Nib. We'll just oh, we have no lesson learned. Well, we still have enough blocks. And in theory, we can kill the Taskmaster on this turn. Let's crush. Consecrate. I guess we can kill him on the next turn. It doesn't really matter what turn we kill him on. There's our lesson learned. Yeah, this is fine. I kind of like having Kunai and Duality, because the Duality is like a little bit of temporary decks while we're gaining our own decks. Establishment is the card we just picked up. Dude, I hate finding shops when you have literally not enough money for anything. That's fine. I think here, we're probably better off resting. I feel like we outscale this guy with our decks. Thank you, temporary decks up. Bum, 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 bum. We do have a Tranquility. We also have an empty body. So if we do it like this, we can gain real decks. A Smite gives us more decks. And we keep the buffer again. We can't play Simmering Fury, but that's fine. I just want to play 3 attacks every turn, and now with Establishment, the Smites are going to be free. So I'm thinking, we need to play Establishment. So it's like Establishment, Vigilance, Defend, we lose the buffer. Maybe we just accept the buffer loss. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. Nah, let's keep the buffer. I was gonna Smite for decks, but this is good too. Collect is in the draw pile. Still, it's more decks. Only 3 though. Still more decks. 15 damage. You have 24 block? Excuse me? Well, Smite. I really want to get Wallop in there. We only have an empty body. We're not frail though. If I play 4 attacks, this will give us enough block. Or if we play 3 attacks, it'll give us enough block because of Kunai, and then we're set. Let's freaking go. We still have buffer. Now we're back to Flurry of Blows, Simmering Fury, and all of our stance enablers are coming up soon. So let's Simmering Fury and prepare for unloading these Smites. It's gonna be Vulnerable, Flurry, Just Lucky. We don't need Eruption if we're gonna Simmering Fury. Although we have not enough blocks, so we will be taking damage. 12, 8, yeah, okay, we're gonna take some damage. Yeah, yep, which is fine. Probably don't need this many miracles in hand, but I was hoping for this to happen where we're not actually, under attack, so we can just stay in the eruption state for like the next 3 freaking turns, which is great. I did just play that to dump it, admittedly. This is Pen Nib. We're not gonna shuffle to get lesson learned, we're just gonna try to kill him quick. We are 8 decks up. Although he is doing, you know, kind of a lot of damage. Sash Whip. Flurry, just lucky. .28 block safety. Is this pen nib? I don't want a pen nib of flurry of blows. We'll just block. 25 damage. We got him. Seems like that ended up being a very good fight for us. Conjure Blade, shuffle Expunger into your draw pile. Lesson learned, just another lesson learned. And then Brilliance, not really what we want. Lesson learned could be good so that we can get it more frequently and then start getting more upgrades. Conjure Blade is very tempting. We had this once before with like a Diva form build where we ended up having like 20 energy on some turns. So the Expunger was doing an insane amount of damage. Right now with Collect, you know, maybe we could have this thing doing 5, 6x. But in a fight where you have Battle Him, it seems like you don't really need too many more attacks. Battle Him is usually pretty good. I feel like another lesson learned would be okay. 2 of them is too many in the end. Well, one of them is too many in the end once you upgrade all your cards. So, if we get an energy relic, this is pretty. I mean, we do have an energy relic, Slaver's Collar. I don't think we need another big heavy attack like this, but it's fun enough to take. And then we want Fusion Hammer, like instantly clicked. Good. Okay. Now, 2 Elite Path on the left. 2 Elite Path down the middle, 3 Elite Path on the right side with a lot of question marks leading up to the first one, and we can always skip if we want. This seems to be the best path for us. And we don't really care too much about campfires because the only thing we can do there is rest anyways. Oh god, it's 2 of you guys. Oh, I hate these guys. But we will Simmering Fury. We're gonna lose Buffer, but there's not much we can do about that. We're also not gonna be able to make anyone weak, unfortunately, but oh well. Hopefully our Wrath turn next turn is good. It's not bad. We're not gonna get to Pen Nib. So let's Consecrate. $8.24. Wallop, Flurry, Smite. Can we actually get enough block? If we play safety, we will have enough block. Sure. Why not? Hey, hello, welcome Lady Earnine to the stream. How you doing? Good block. I'm gonna maybe try to stall for a lesson learned. I'm gonna try to focus on that a little bit more here. Not playing the Expunger maybe does make me feel like maybe we shouldn't have even played it, because if you're not gonna play it when you have it in your hand, when are you gonna play it? But I'm happy so far. We'll see if I'm gonna remain happy though. With a ton of energy, I don't expect the Darklings to get one over on us. We just gotta wait for that lesson learned to show up. $17 block, you're dead. There's lesson learned. Let's we have miracles, so we don't need to worry about energy so much. I will purge. No, no, we're fine. Keep everything in hand. Because a single smite will kill you. Consecrate. Flurry. Smite. Lesson learned. Beautiful. Establishment being upgraded is kind of nice. It's not really the best, but it is pretty good. Tantrum and Mental Fortress I like. Mental Fortress, if we're constantly changing stances, is good. Tantrum allows us to change stances, but the only stance disablers we have are Empty Body, Vigilance, so I don't think Tantrum is what we want. I think preferably we want to remove ourselves from the stances. But if we take this now, we can take something else later. I still think I kind of like a Mental Fortress, though. It's tough. With 2 innate cards, I'm glad we have Bag of Prep here. We're gonna have Pen Nib. Like Eruption, 40 damage. Eruption, 40 damage. It's 49 damage. Plus 8. Was 26. I don't think we have enough to get a kill, but if I use Liquid Memories, I think we do on turn 1, and we don't have to wait for Lesson Learned. It's like Eruption, Sash Whip, Liquid Memory, Sash Whip. That'll be 9, 40, 20, 60, 69, plus 8, 70, 77, and then a Lesson Learned. Yeah, I'm okay doing this. We use 1 potion to get an upgrade. We get a potion back. Now, Indignation is pretty good for the Wrath. Wave of the Hand is very good for weakness, and Protect is good for being cheap after you draw it with Establishment. I think we want a Wave of the Hand, though. With the Just Luckies, we could get some very good weakness out of that. Been holding fruit? I know I've been holding fruit. People keep telling me hold fruit and use it at the correct time. I don't know what the correct time is, so I just hold the fruit at this point. At this point, I'm just holding fruit because I have nothing else to do with it. 139 gold for weakness turn 1. I like this to purge artifacts. I am gonna take it. We get the red mask. This is not our correct chest, by the way. Like, this is not our primary chest on the floor, so we could either take Eternal Feather or take the key. Because we only have rests available, we should take the Sapphire Key. Oh, I skipped a potion? Oh, well. Oh, well. Fight for a rare relic. Oh, crap. So maybe we should use the fruit juice at some point. I think we should... If we deceive safety, we'll take damage. We have to strike Miracle Deceive safety to take none. I think it's worth it. It's a wave. Then we want to attack, then defend. It's way too much weakness, but now the Smite and the Flying Sleeves are free, and as soon as we get some Wrath enabling, we can start, you know, attacking here. Or if we can get to Pen Nib, we will hit a Pen Nib. Which means that one of you is dead. We are going to lose buffer, but we killed one. And we have an empty body, so... Eruption. Get all that temporary dex. Take no damage. It's like sometimes these guys kill you in 3 turns and other times you murder them. And sometimes you don't even know what you're doing. Am I gonna take 5 damage? No. Let's take none. Let's take 1. We also get draw out of it by doing it like this. And well, I guess we were already drawing. Oh, and then you died! Damn it. Whatever, it's fine. I will take another empty body. More stance exiting is good. Power, power, power. Drop. We have buffers, so if, you know, he hits us, it doesn't really matter so much, but we're gonna wallop out of this this attack anyways. I like free attacks. I wanted that for the dex. I mean, honestly, I'm like, we should just stay in this stance. We should have played the, well, it's hard to decide whether or not you should play the blocks first, because if you play the blocks second, you get the temporary dex out of it, I suppose. Got pen nib, so smite. We've got a lesson learned, an eruption, and a conjure blade coming up. I don't think we're gonna be killing him on the next turn. But we will still have buffer active, so we can always erupt on this turn. $10, $33, $31. We're just gonna have to kill him next turn. We're just gonna play Lesson Learned for damage. And then I'm just gonna let the buffer take this hit, and we'll kill him next turn. I mean, if we do kill him next turn, this has been a pretty good fight. Yeah. Preserved Insect. It's still good. Talk to the Hand is probably better than Fear No Evil here. It's still good. We have 2 elites coming up plus the next elite on the next floor. Heal the full, upgrade all cards, obtain a random rare relic. I will go for a random rare relic. Yeah. I always think about it, because I want to make sure I'm making the right decision, although my decision is almost always, ooh! Normality! Tends to sometimes bite me in the ass. Ogrim says B calipers. I suppose we do have some big block turns. That makes sense. Let's see if we draw like a vigilance or something. We didn't, but a defend gets us there. Actually, with plated armor, we can still attack once. Kuro Nico says before floor 42, it's 999 gold. Actually, I think before floor 40. Interesting. So because we're on 41, which is after 40, it's the heal one. That's dumb, because it should always be 999 gold for normality, because that's good. This, I don't know. I don't know how good this is. It doesn't seem that good. Hit. Hit. Empty body. Hit. 12 damage? Yo, the perfect expunger. Who said perfection never existed? It's right there. No, I can't wrath this, unfortunately, but what we can do is gain a lot of block and then roll him. We have a lesson learned, just luckies and crush joints coming up. So let's play a skill. Oh, that doesn't matter. We got him. Dun, 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 dun. Abezilla says, you always take the gold, except if you can't afford the curses, otherwise you take the level 1 boss. That's the thing, I don't quite understand why it's balanced like it is for this particular event, because the boss is just almost always your better option. The other options are garbage compared to this guy. Why would you not want to fight for Rare Relic? Rare Relics are great. Yeah, it's Unceasing Top, which is not that good. We have energy for fasting, so I think fasting is a choice. We have way more than enough energy for fasting, actually. This is an unfortunate turn where we are going to take damage, but we're only going to take 5. I think we should... Shovels it into your draw pile. I think we should Conjure Blade Collect. We'll still get 1 miracle out of this. Okay. How much block are we gonna play? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy of block, but if we play 2 attacks, we'll gain temporary dex. So I think we wanna strike, smite, then play blocks. Unless we can get there as we are. 33, 5. So we need to hit 27 block. This is 21. I mean, we got there. We're already there. Okay, well, Deceive Reality, Defend. No, well, no. Deceive Reality, Safety, Defend gets us there, I think. Will a Defend get us there? How much do we need now? We're at 13. We need to get 20 block. Defend does not get us there. Halt, Defend will get us there if we play a smite, but then we won't have the energy for anything else. I think we just halt, defend. Sorry, I did this wrong, but I can still fix it. Hilariously, this does it. We had to use our miracle, but that's fine. You have 16 turns of weakness. It's pretty good. Mental Fortress and Eruption. Those are kind of fine for next turn. We're not gonna stall for Lesson Learned, so I think I'm just going to play it. Actually, we have a safety in hand with plenty of weaknesses. You know, it's possible we can get back around for it, I suppose. But I'm just gonna play it. Oh no! Yeah, I just want to make sure you die. I'm not gonna worry about the lesson learned on elites like this, I think. There's a few elites that I'm not gonna play around with. Reptomancer is one of them. Hey, we got calipers. I think Ogrim was really wanting those for some reason. Worship, Swivel, Prostrate. We have no other divinity in the deck. Swivel could allow us to play an expensive attack, but we don't have a lot of expensive attacks, so I think we'd skip that. Goldeneye when you scry more. That's actually an absurdly great relic. Unfortunate, well, we do have Just Luckies, so it will synergize with those, I guess. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now we're not gonna get another tiny chest, unfortunately. Nine damage, that's fine. Let's gain dex, and then we'll collect. Ogrim says this run is good, we can win this. I hope so. I don't know though, we'll see. We do want Mental Fortress. Play it like this, save the smite. Yeah, and the safety. Upgrade that talk to the head. I do want to upgrade the talk to the head. It'll happen, I hope. We can Tranquility and Simmering Fury, and the next turn we'll probably draw Vigilance or Empty Body. Wolf Hyper! Hey, long time no see. Well, it's been a while. Welcome, thanks for being here. How you doing? Thank you for the gift sub, by the way. Let's, actually not really playing that much energy on this turn, so we don't want to attack. We got Pen Nib. Attack. Simmering Fury. Just Lucky. Smite. Tranquility. Got another dex out of it. We had 10 decks on that turn. 6 of it was temporary, though. We have a lot of energy on this turn. We're probably gonna let Buffer take it. So, give me a defend, crush. We have the energy, so defend. Flying Sleeves. Smite. I would like it if Lesson Learned came back around, but I don't know if we can put up enough block on every turn to do that. But we can put up enough block on the next turn, so we'll try it. Because we here can fasting. Smite. Vigilance. I did it slightly incorrectly, but we'll just play a defend. You're dead to a smite and flying sleeve, so if we can stall for a lesson learned, we should. Actually, gaining temporary dex is nice too. I have spikes, so I can't really hit you anymore, unfortunately. But we can block, block, currently taking none. I'm gonna play these though, just to expunge it from my hand. That's good enough. Yo, where's my freaking lesson learned? We will draw it at some point. 20, 20, 11. We are kind of running out of stall tactics though. We got it. Sometimes I will stall for lesson learned, and upgrading fasting is so good. Now, do we need 2? Probably not, but taking 2 means that we're more likely to draw 1. And if we get an artifact, we have an artifact potion, we can take 2. If we get another artifact potion, maybe we can have like a second one for the boss fight or something, you know? Like one for the elite fight, one artifact potion for the elite fight, one artifact potion for the hard fight or something. We'll see. 12 damage. We'll take none. We have flex potion artifact. Fasting is better than a flex potion artifact because fasting is 4 strength and 4 dex. So we would be better off with that. $76 damage? Well, if I could try to flip ya, but I'm actually kind of okay just letting the buffer take one for the team. Wave of the Hand. I really want to play Fasting here. So it's like Wave of the Hand for weakness. Fasting. We could do like a Consecrate and a Smite to do damage. And then we'll get good block. I think 9 damage and a debuff is fine because we're going to draw a lot of good stuff. We'll be vulnerable and weak, but we won't take any damage. I like the scry ability here. What's in our draw pile? Simmering Fury, which means we won't be able to use Halt. Although it is going to be worth like 8 block on it. It's going to be worth a lot of block on its own. It's going to be worth 9 and then more if we attack. Which we can do with Wallop. I think we'll actually dump like a Defend. That's fine. $18 damage. That's fine. I know we've got these free smites that we're holding on to, but I'm hoping to just erupt onto him at some point. Or if we can't, then just to use it to roll his number. Pendib? So like 30 damage, that's fine, we'll just end it. And with Simmering Fury, we can kill him next turn, though we won't be using Lesson Learned for it. Can I kill him on this turn? 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. It's 5 times 16. Hold on, math. That is, it's 80 damage, but with the block return, we won't kill him. Unless we use a flex potion, we can kill him on this turn. Do we have the energy for this? We have 3 energy. Smite, Lesson Learned. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use a flex potion. Don't kill him, he's a pile of innocent vines, it says Tree Jam. This guy is annoying, I want him to die. We also have no block. That's another big problem with this turn, I'm realizing. I punched my microphone again. So, look, sorry. But you're just gonna have to die. We may have been able to do it without using the potion, but we had essentially 5 16 damage attacks. It's 80 damage, he had 70 HP plus block. Yeah, I think we had to do it. Sanctity, Sash Whip, Flying Sleeves. I wouldn't mind a Sanctity for like draw. We need more blocks in the deck too. I will add 1. It's gonna be about a 35 card deck by the time we hit the heart. I've had worse. I've had worse fights than you. Consecrate Wallop, talk to the hand. We don't need talk to the hand on this artifact guy. Da, da, da. Hello, welcome Juniper and Muggins 1994 to the stream. How you guys doing today? Welcome. Abezilla says, congrats to Abe for the runs. Look, we haven't really won a run recently, so don't congrats me yet. Okay, that's kind of that's too much damage for a pendant, but I'll take it. Repulsor, lesson learned. But lesson learned. My lesson has been learned. It will be learned. Muggin says I can feel the wind coming. I hope so. Just gonna dump cards out of my hand so I can draw more. There you go. Conjure Blade. Another fruit juice. That's interesting. Now, I'll admit, another Battle Hymn seems tempting because the smites are going to be free after 2 turns. Because of Establishment. And Innate Artifact is insanely good. I was thinking about saving my money and then maybe in the future buying a couple of potions, but Innate Artifact means that we're protected from vulnerability, and if we get fasting early, we save the energy. So that's just absurdly good. And I know we're fighting, you know, anti-power boss, but with Talk to the Hand, we'll get block value out of playing the attacks that we get from Battle Hymn anyways. So like turn 1, fasting, Battle Hymn Establishment. That's just what we want. And we're gonna let Buffer take the first hit here because there's not really much we can do about that. Not quite enough we can do about that. Lady Aranine says, I'm about to enjoy some pho. Mighty Odin says, it seems like everyone is eating right now. I wish I had some great food to eat. People are taking all the food and not giving me any. Rude. This is a weird one. I like the idea of Tranquility, Empty Body for the energy for Collect and Conjure Blade, but I actually feel like with Simmering Fury out next turn, we'd prefer not to do that. So I think what I'm just gonna do is block. We'll Wrath next turn, and we'll give ourselves a whole bunch of energy. We're gonna take some damage, that's expected. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, lesson learned. We have a ton of energy, so we can do this. Upgraded Sanctity, that's fine. Do we want Mental Fortress? I actually don't think we do. I actually kind of don't think we need the other Battle Hymn right now. I think we can stall on those. That's a great turn next turn. We can dump Ascender's Bane. I actually think I'll just take 3 damage, which is really not that much. I gotta admit, this turn seems pretty good. Crush Joints, fasting, and then a Wallop for 120. We have 140 block. It's a lot of block. I can't even, I wanna play an attack. All right. Mighty Odin says share, share. Yeah, share with me too. We've got a lot of block going on here. This seems pretty good. I think we might as well play the safety. With the amount of block that we're gaining, we can kind of just like... roll over the block thanks to calipers. I didn't think we would get this much block on a turn, but that was absurd. I guess that's the power of 2 fastings, temporary decks, and then kunai decks. It's out of control. Even on this turn, I'm like, okay, Eruption, Halt, Miracle, Smite, Smite, Empty Body. There's 199 block. If we could do this on the hard fight, holy crap, we got a chance. Keep the just lucky. Are you dead? You're dead. Yo, that was a good fight. We also have Artifact in hand. We have 2 fruit juices. We don't want to double up Artifact on the turn out of the heart because that'll just prevent weakness, not frailty, unfortunately. We will rest because we have to. I don't know why I'm not using these potions yet. Okay, we don't need another fasting. Should we use the potions now? Is there a reason not to use the potions? Because I guess maybe we can get Toy Ornithopter. I guess, maybe, kind of. Dude, we're gonna take 12 damage. It kind of sucks, but that's fine. Maybe we should get an expunger. I like how Abe only reads half the chat and thus misses out on all the jokes. Sometimes I read the rest of chat and then just, you know, I let you guys have your own fun, you know? And sometimes I do read the rest of chat, you never know. Give me a just lucky. Are we gonna turn around? Oh, I see. I misread the comment earlier from Mighty Odin, who said, I will, and this is going up on YouTube, so you will have to live with this forever. I will never share my ice cream. Luckily, I bought some Klondikes. I'm more than willing to shat. There you go. I misread it earlier, which is why it didn't come to mind. Juniper, thank you for the gift sub. To Mud, why'd you do that? It's just a waste of money. I kind of want to fight this guy first, although he will put up 99 block, so maybe it's better to do this one first. I do want another fasting, and we can draw it. I do want expunger too. Flurry of Blows we can discard, Deceive Reality we can get next turn. 40 damage incoming. Sanctity, Halt, Defend should give us enough block. 4 energy. We can play everything. We can play everything. Although we do have to play the Halt first, which is fine. Or we could play Tranquility first. It's 14 block. If we get another 4 out of the fasting, it'll be 14. I mean, 14 and 13 is 27. Halt is 35. I mean, we already have enough block. Okay, so we want to Halt Sanctity. Fasting. Expunger now does 64 damage. And a Defend gets us enough block. So I'm like, Consecrate. Oh, dude, we got it. Although we won't be able to play the Defend. Am I willing to take 11 damage to let this guy live? Not really. What are we drawing next turn? Hard to say. This is a tough one, because I can definitely kill the shield, and then we'll take 11. Wait a minute. Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows will do 11 damage. 64 plus 11 is 75. If we play Tranquility, we still have the energy for a Defend. That also helps, but in theory, this would have done it. Yo, we've done it. Oh, baby, you're freaking dead, dude. We'll try to get up to Pen Nib. Might as well. I mean, I guess we'll just try to kill him. I guess we'll try to, like, lesson learn, right? That's probably in our best interest here. I didn't mean to do that. You're gonna hurt yourself. Got it. Talk to the hand! Let's go! Let's freaking go. Whenever you scry, gain 4 block. Nirvana does work well with the Just Luckies, but those are the only scries that we do. I will admit, Cut Through Fate is tempting, because if we Cut Through Fate, we can scry or draw a pile and draw a card on the same turn. So it artificially thins up the deck. All right, let's do this fruit juice. Dun dun. Pork, thank you very much for the gift sub to Junie. I don't know why you did that though. We do want to make sure Sash Whip is applying weakness on this turn. And we would like to keep buffer, so I will defend. Next turn, what do we want? Probably a lot of blocks. And we want to get to fasting. Is Just Lucky Empty Body good enough? Let's dump him. Let's dump him. Okay, you're weak for 3 turns. Battle him, Establishment. We gained +1 dex permanently because of the artifact that was innate. How come I didn't realize that until now that that was gonna happen? I forgot that Duality is good, except it ruins artifact. So I think I will still pop Ancient Potion to stop us from losing, or from being vulnerable. Will I? Is it worth more to have 1 energy, or is it worth more to not be vulnerable? I think it's worth more to have 1 energy, because if he does his big attack, we can let buffer hit it. Ogrim says you've had fasting early for like 5 combats. That's true. If we play Lesson Learned, we'll gain permanent dex. His next turn is going to be 67 damage. Or 45. We can't survive both. If it's 67, the buffer will take it, and we'll be okay. We can save the energy. Oh, we just saved Dex! Right, because we played attacks. The temporary Dex is what was lost. Oh my god, that was freaking lovely, dude. Just great. Just freaking great, dude. Ogrim says, knew it. Well, I wish you told me. Well, we're still vulnerable, but he's weak, so it's not going to be 67. It's going to be like 45 or something. I actually think maybe we just purge the buffer on this turn. No, that's stupid. Well, we're gonna lose the buffer anyways unless we draw attacks off of this, and we need to draw enough for 30 block. So, I guess we'll try. It's not enough. That's fine. We're gonna lose the buffer. So you might as well, we can't attack twice. End turn. You know, it's all good. We still have a lot of energy every turn. It's not as much as we would have wanted, obviously, because we screwed up, but I think we'll still be okay. It's just dumb mistakes, minor dumb mistakes. Pendant Wallop. 25 block. Simmering Fury. Defend. I don't think we're going to play the other fasting. We've already done 150 damage, so we're kind of like we're on target to kill him. And with another Battle Hymn, we'll definitely get there. Let's play 1 defend. We'll try Tranquility next turn for the block. What? Oh, right, we're in Wrath. I was very worried for a second. I was like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. But no, this is good, because we'll gain, does this count as 1 or 2? It counts as 1, all right, it's fine. Anyways, if we overblock, it doesn't really matter so much, so I will play the safety. Actually, let's save the energy so we can Conjure Blade. Yeah, let's just Conjure Blade. Everything else is gonna be free next turn. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. It's just, I've neglected the correct handling of the artifacts, unfortunately. We'll still be okay. We're actually gonna get a Pensive Expunger too. I'm happy with that. Let's just block because it'll roll over. Actually, we should have striked for a little bit more dex, but that's fine. We're still gonna roll over a ton of block. I don't think we'll erupt though. We have him dead as long as we don't screw it up. So let's not even worry about the eruption. Let's just block. Gain dex. Gain blocks in hand. Retain cards. We have 62 block on this turn. We're already taking no damage. We're good. Yeah, we're fine. We almost screwed it up in a couple of different ways, but we're fine. So this is gonna be another victory. Thank God. It's been like 3 days of streaming without having a victory in this game. So having another victory actually does feel like lovely and incredible and amazing. And I'm so happy. And I haven't seen this. Have I seen this card yet? I don't think I've seen that card yet. Anyways, you're dead. Good freaking God. It's been so long since I've seen this win screen. But it's been done. Well, we still have more Ascension modes to go, but of course it's gonna be the Watcher that actually beats Ascension level 18. Reminder, this is not the first time I've done the A20 grind. This is the second time I've done the A20 grind. It's a grind. Man, this deck was so thick. I still have to like learn how to build thinner decks. It's my problem currently in Spire is that I love adding good cards. I love it so much. I don't know when not to add a card. Cause like in a run like this, when we only have a few different ways of exiting stance, even I'm like, add in one more empty body for another way of exiting stance. It's also blocked and it's good. More draw, yeah, okay. More draw would be nice to have, I suppose. We didn't have much except for the Sanctity, and hey, that's the reason why I even added Sanctity to the deck. I'm like, it's a good card and it gives us draw. That's also why I said, hey, Cut Through Fate with Scry 5. It's draw and scry with the Golden Eye relic. I suppose draw is something that I need to look into more, and with the Watcher, scry too. Well, regardless, it was a good run, and I'm happy we made it work. Definitely, do you like, is this a lucky run or was it a well-played run? Which was it? Because I don't feel confident in my play recently, but we'd won, so, and we got lucky because we had some amazing relics show up. Anyways, regardless. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.